What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about the Ion Blaster that was used by the Jawa. There are many different kinds of ion weapons across the galaxy, like the T7 Ion Disruptor Rifle, planetary ion cannons, and then the ion cannons that are found on starships and capital ships, as well as things like EMP grenades, which are all designed for the same purpose of taking out electronics. The Jawa actually built these ion blasters themselves, and they would sometimes sell them to outsiders for around 800 credits. It was pretty heavy, at 3 kilograms or about 6.61 pounds, making it similar in weight to a fully loaded M16A1. As you might expect, the Jawa were incredibly resourceful, and through their scavenging of the deserts of Tatooine, they had access to parts from all kinds of different ships and weapons. Some of the manufactured ion weapons actually melted the circuitry of the droids that were targeted, which was pretty bad for the droids' resale value. These Jawa ionization blasters were made from stripping down another blaster, removing the Tabana gas and other unnecessary parts, and pretty much keeping just the trigger mechanism and the power pack. Then they would add a restraining bolt, a small device that would transmit signals, which would interfere with the droid's software in order to prevent it from moving. The problem is that restraining bolts normally have to be attached to the droid, and so the final component needed to make this thing work was an accu accelerator, which came from the ion drive of a starship. Accu accelerators are a form of repulsor technology, which would greatly accelerate ion particles, and so when each of these were attached to the power pack, with the pull of the trigger, the Jawa ionization blaster would produce this large ring of ionized particles that rode along with the disabling signal for a range of up to 12 meters. This was not a focused beam of ionized plasma, and therefore it wouldn't destroy the droid's electronics, but contained just enough ionization to interfere with whatever technology might be built into the droid that would protect it from the effects of a restraining bolt, something that was built into some assassin droids. So with this ingenious combination of scrap technology, the Jawas would be able to take out anything from a protocol droid up to things as deadly as the HK and IG series droids, as well as all the astromechs in between. Hunting down droids in the sands of Tatooine was a lucrative business for the Jawa. And even better, there was no risk of friendly fire when you went out hunting, as the worst thing this ionization blast would do to organics would just be a quick electric shock. So that's it for the Jawa ionization blaster, but you definitely want to hear how this thing was made, as the original props used for A New Hope were built off of the Lee Enfield No. 1 Mark III British rifle, which was one of the most commonly used British rifles during World War I, and what the production team did was cut the barrel and the stock of this rifle down, and then attach this additional piece at the barrel, which was a propane tank that had been cut in half. So that's it for the Jawa ionization blasters. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you want to check out our social media, or ways that you can help support this channel, be sure to check out the description down below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications. But more important than all that, remember, hide your kids, hide your droids, cause Jawas are ionizing everything out here, and the Force will be with you, always.